Hello everyone, welcome to Zoho SalesIQ's Actionable Marketing webinar. This is Pragadeesh Jayachandran, a marketer here at SalesIQ, and I'll be your host for today's session. We'll jump straight into the agenda for today's session. First, we'll talk about the responsibilities and the challenges sales team has. Then we'll talk about how a chatbot can be used for sales in terms of use cases. We'll focus on three elements. One, how they can remove that, how they can make the sales routine easier, and then how they can um, save time for a sales team, and three, what else a chatbot can do which will help the sales team's job easier. So in the three element, we'll discuss the use cases. Then we'll have a bot flow walkthrough. A specialist will give a demo about the bot we are going to discuss. Then we'll jump to the Q&A section. Hope that's clear. All right. Sales. Sales team is the thin line between losing and winning a deal. Might feel glorified, but it's a fact and no one can deny that. Of course, it goes without saying your product have potential and features that would create that aha moment with the prospects. So you are the first human point of contact with the prospects. You initiate interaction with them and then move them along the sales funnel. So sales teams has a plethora of responsibilities in which first and most importantly, they have to drive revenue and growth. But it's not an easy job. So in this session, we'll discuss how SalesIQ's bots can be used to make your routine easier so that it will help you win huge deals faster. To discuss and give a demo for the bot, we have our bot specialist, Mr. Sasidar Thandapani, with us, making his debut on Actionable Marketing webinar. Hello, Sasidar. Welcome to the session.
Hello, Pragadeesh. Thank you for having me.
Great. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm better, Sasi.
Thank you.
So, yeah, let's just. So I was going to discuss about the responsibilities of sales teams, but since like we have the audience from sales background, I don't think it will be relevant. So I'll jump straight to the challenges. Sales teams shoulder a big responsibilities, but it's not a path filled with flowers. It does come with their own set of challenges, such as misalignment with the internal teams. I'm saying internal teams here, but we all know that the sales team's major misalignment and miscommunication happens only with the marketing team. But I'm from the marketing team and I cannot out myself and my colleagues. So let's just stick with internal teams. And they have to deal with lack of quality leads, not just lack of quality leads. They have to deal with unqualified leads, which waste the sales team's time and effort. Then they have to deal with prospects with no information for personalizing their pitch. We all know that personalization is the way forward. For example, we cannot have a same pitch for every customers, every prospects. Everyone would be looking for something different. Let me put this in context. So SalesIQ is a product which caters to sales, marketing, and support departments. So if a particular prospect comes in, and if our salesperson is starting from how that particular product can be used for marketing, but the prospect who is looking for SalesIQ from a support perspective, it is completely irrelevant and they lose interest about SalesIQ. So personalization plays a major role, and without no information about the prospects, sales team cannot personalize their pitch. So they have to deal with that particular challenge. Then the time zone where sales team lose prospects outside their business hours, and they have language challenges as well. So next challenge would be educating prospects and answering their questions on time. So a prospect do their research either on Google or some social media platform, and then they land on your website. So in the next step, you have to educate the prospect. You have to answer their question. But most importantly, the keyword here in this challenge is on time. Not just they have to educate and answer their question, it has to be done on a time when the prospect asks for it. So that's the most important challenge. Even after a particular sale has happened, the particular prospect has become a customer, it doesn't stop there for the sales team. The post-sale onboarding is also a major challenge they have to deal with. Along with the six challenges, they have to analyze their workflow to identify how the sales team's operation works. They have to identify a pattern, whether if it's working, and they can revisit to refine them for more better results. Most importantly, among the challenge, they are fighting to overcome these with the outdated tools. So, is there a solution? Yes, SalesIQ's bots. SalesIQ's powerful AI minions unleash their magic and help the sales team win huge deals faster. How does they do that? SalesIQ's bots can cover the complete sales funnel from the moment a prospect enters the website till they become a customer, or they move up along the sales funnel. So let me explain this in context. So a prospect, when they enter a website, a chatbot will be available 24/7, and it is scalable. So irrespective of how many people enter the website, it will be available. So the next would be answering questions. A chatbot will be available, but it doesn't add any value if it doesn't do anything. So it has to simulate a sales representative. If a prospect asks any particular question, the sales accused bot will be able to answer them. So it covers that. Also, along with answering queries, it will help you generate that particular lead. So if they ask for any question, you can use SalesIQ's chatbot to generate lead from them. Third, not just getting leads, you can use SalesIQ's chatbots to refine your leads for better conversion. Nowadays, we cannot make a sale with just mail and phone number. You'd have to know the need of the prospect. Only if you know, if you knew what their need is, you'll be able to personalize your pitch and make your sales so that they will be interested in your product. Then you have to nurture that lead. Once they are nurtured, they'll be interested in what the plan recommendations you will give. So you can configure your SalesIQ's chatbot to give them recommendations about your product, your features, or pricing. Then, once they are completely satisfied, you can push them with the SalesIQ's chatbot to book a demo. So once they book a demo, it will be routed, whether be it a chat conversation or a call conversation. You can use the bot itself to route it to the particular person you want to attend the prospect. Then once they are satisfied with that particular step, you can collect feedback from the prospect, and you can revisit that whole cycle and think about how else you can make the whole cycle better. But in this session, we are not going to discuss all of the use cases because chatbots are available 24/7. No, it's not a unique thing. It is scalable. Also, chat and call routing, it's a simple configuration you have to make. Feedback collection is also like it happens automatically with SalesIQ's bot once the conversation is ended. So it doesn't have to have a clear setup required. So we are going to discuss only 4 use cases which will help in driving growth and revenue. So as the title of our webinar suggested, our focus will be on the 4 use cases that will help sales teams win their deals faster. Let me just put this in, yeah. So we'll focus only on these 4 use cases. First, educating prospects and answering queries. Today, no one wants to wait for an answer because with the advent of ChatGPT, everyone knows we can get answers in a couple of seconds. People prefer to use chatbots for queries. If you don't have a chatbot on your website and if you have a mail or phone number, no one is interested in pursuing to know that. So even at that stage, you lose prospects because you don't have a chatbot. Also, chatbots, by educating prospects, you'll be able to move the transition will be faster from warm to hot leads. So when prospects ask any question, in your website, what SalesIQ's bot can do. Before that, what you should do is you have to configure your SalesIQ's bot in your knowledge base by adding articles and FAQs. So when a prospect comes and asks questions about your product, for example, SalesIQ is a product that can be used for marketing. So if the prospect comes in and asks the chatbot how SalesIQ can be used for marketing, so in that articles and FAQ section within your knowledge base, you'd have articles about how SalesIQ can be used for marketing. So the chatbot will pull that resource and answer the particular prospect, and it will also share the article link with them if they want to learn more. So it will be the educating prospects will happen very faster with SalesIQ's bot. The second use case would be refining leads. So I was talking to our SalesIQ sales team yesterday. So they mentioned that on a good day, close to 10% of the leads they get are junk. To identify that they are junk, they have to spend 10% of their time. So with SalesIQ, what you can do is basically the more you know about your prospects, it would be easier for your sales team to convert. Isn't that right? So chatbots can be used to refine leads in addition to what the information you have when you generated that lead. You can have additional information such as like which company is that person is working, or the size of that company, or the designation of that person, so that you can know where they are in that purchase making decision. So when you have all this information collected, you can refine that lead so that you can make a better pitch to close the deal faster. And SalesIQ's bot can help you do that. And third, the product and plan recommendations. When you have many products and you have multiple pricing for that particular product, it will be tougher for them to identify what to choose. So, for example, let's take SalesIQ for this instance. So SalesIQ is a product because it's scalable, can be used from startups to enterprises. Also, like I mentioned earlier, it is used for marketing, sales, and support departments. And we have basic, professional, and enterprise plan. Suppose a prospect enter into the bot to have a conversation about which plan they should take. So we will give them the option in the chat interface itself. So what's the size of your company? If they select startup, and if they select department, in the department, if they select sales, so our recommendations would be, because they have selected startup and sales, we would give them the suggestion that for you can go with our basic plan because it costs less. Startups cannot afford to pay so much for a tool. So basic plan would be fine, but also because they have selected sales, for a sales team in SalesIQ, they look for visitor tracking features. So for in the basic plan, we offer 40K visitor tracking. So we will suggest you can go with basic plan, and these are the reasons why you should go with the basic plan, because this offers this X and X features for the sales team. For example, if they have selected medium, they are a medium-sized business and they have selected customer support, the basic plan or the visitor tracking wouldn't interest them because it would be irrelevant for them. So what we would suggest is, for a medium business, you can go with our professional plan because it offers so much features. Also, for the customer support teams, you need unlimited chat sessions. So they would not be interested in visitor tracking, but rather in chat sessions. So if we give that particular recommendation, they'll be able to understand how to use our product, and it will help them make their decision faster. Also, with chatbot, let's say if that particular person is not satisfied with the pricing you've offered, you can also go with mentioning the lower pricing plan instead of letting them mull over your costlier plans. So product and plan recommendations you can do with SalesIQ's bot. Next, booking demos. So if a particular person books a demo, so we can confidently say that they'll be definitely interested in that particular product. So why they should book a demo with the chatbot? So let me just explain what we have faced in SalesIQ's website. So in our website, we have a book a demo form in which, for example, 100 people have entered, like not just entered the page, they have started entering the details in the book a demo form. Book a demo form. So in that 100, close to 35% of the people drop out before submitting that form. So it happens in that request a demo form because it is not interactive. Whereas we also have a demo booking in our bot. So in that, the dropouts have been decreased drastically. So we are able to get more book a demo request, more demo request. So when a prospect is ready, we don't suggest them take them to a new page to complete that request. So in the bot interface itself, you can make them complete that demo request. So these are the top 4 use cases. A chatbot, SalesIQ's chatbot can be used to help sales teams. So far we have discovered, like we have discussed the practical aspects of how SalesIQ's bot can be used. So now Sasidar will explain we discussed the theoretical part and now Sasidar will explain the practical part. Over to you, Sasidar.
So thank you, Pragdeesh. It was a great talk about sales challenges and struggles. I really learned a lot. So yeah, hi everyone. I'm Sasidar Thandapani from Zoho SalesIQ team. I'm from user education department. So what I do is I would educate about SalesIQ to my customers. So that's what I'm gonna do today as well. So in this session, I'll give you a brief real-time demo of how to make or build a chatbot for sales. Let me quickly share my screen. So please give me a thumbs up if my screen is visible.
It is Sasidar.
All right. Thank you, Pratish. So yeah, chatbot for sales. So this is the demo site which I have taken and deployed a bot in this site. Okay. So imagine for an imaginary product called Zilk. So we have built a sales bot for this product Zilk. So Zilk is an imaginary product. Zilk is an imaginary live chat product, just like Sale like you. All right. So we have built a bot for this product. I mean, the sales bot. So if you see here, a coin like a floating structure, this is what SalesIQ live chat will look like. So when you integrate SalesIQ with your website, this is what your website visitors will be able to see. Okay. So SalesIQ is nothing but a live chat software that acts as a bridge between you and your website visitors. So by using this simple small chat icon, your visitors can engage with you just like having an offline shop. So when you're going to a shop, someone who works there will greet you and ask what they can help you, how they can help you. So that's what chatbot does as well. So I have deployed a bot in this live chat. So if I click on it, the bot will get triggered. Let's see how. So yeah, this is how. So imagine you are new to this website and you are a prospect and you're trying to engage with this bot. So initially, the bot asks how it can help you and with the follow-up questions, follow-up suggestions. So the bot gives you a greeting message and a suggestion to help you. Everything, whatever you're seeing in the widget are customizable. Nothing, so everything is customizable. So initially, when a prospect comes to your website, they may be in different phases. Let's just say one will know what Silk is, one doesn't know what Silk exactly is. So every prospect will have many questions and they come under many phases, right? So if a product want to know more about Zilk, they have an option. If they know about Zilk and they want to explore more pricings and plans, they have this option. If they know, okay, Zilk is a product which we need to know more about them, they have an option to book a demo and see if the product is really going to help them. And if they doesn't know anything or if they're stuck, they can still connect with you by using chat with this option. So this is what the bot initially gives the prospect or visitors who are visiting your site. So I'll show you one by one. Let's just click on know more about Silk. Okay, let me start the conversation again. So yeah, this is how the bot will look like. So no more about Zilk. Yeah. So a small description about the Zilk and some of the feature which Zilk can offer you. So understand my visitor, increase conversion, provide a chat support, connect with the social media. So when I click on this, the bot will give a brief introduction about the feature which I'm looking for and a URL to navigate and learn more about it. So would you like to learn more? Yes, I'd like to. So the bot is getting the prospect's information. So the name, and the bot will ask email, followed by the phone number. If you want the phone number to be mandatory, you can keep it. Right now, I've just made it not mandatory. So I'm just gonna click on skip. So till now, we know that this particular prospect is interested in Silk, and he wants to know more about social media. And we know the bot knows his name and email. With this, the bot would have created a lead in CRM. I'll show you how. So this is CRM, and let's just reload it. Yeah, Kenny Kilton. So you didn't do anything here. The bot automatically have created a lead. So we know the lead name, lead email, even the lead pathway. He chose to know about your Zilk first, and he wants to know more about the social media that is captured as well. So when you're coming to the CRM, you will know which the lead is the lead interested, the preference and everything. So with this, you can easily follow up or connect with this particular lead effectively. So the bot is not only creating a lead, it's also creating why the lead, or the which interest the lead is. So this is how you can use bots and create a lead or refine a lead, right? So yeah. So next, the bot is giving some of the information, and finally, it also gives me pricing and plan, book a demo, or chat with sales. So if I click on book a demo, the bot will instantly create a schedule a booking. So with this UI, I can choose my preferred date and time and schedule a booking with you. I'm just click on book now. We can even select the experts and the date and time. So let's just go with 23rd and 10 a.m. So the phone number is mandatory in order to schedule a booking. So the booking is scheduled. So in here, you didn't give any URL to for the prospect. So every process of booking a demo is completed just inside the SalesIQ's bots UI. So this is how you can use bots for lead generation and schedule a booking. Now let's go to main menu. So let's just say if the lead has enough knowledge about this product and he wants to know more about the pricing and plans. If they click on pricing and plans, the bot will ask some questions. So how many licenses are you looking for? So based on these answers, the bot will itself suggest the best plan that fits for them. I'm gonna go with 100 to 500. Yeah. So with this number, the bot itself suggests me the professional plan. So I have many plans: basic, free, professional, enterprise. Yeah, so it analyzes the professional plans will fit me. So the bot gives me this suggestion. So I want to know more about this plan. I can still click on this, and the bot will redirect me to the actual pricing page. So yeah, this is how you can use bots to automate your sales funnel or sales process and eradicate your sales challenges. So if the prospect has no clue of what they want to do, they can still connect with you by clicking chat with us. So the chat will get connected. You will get a chat just like this. You can just click on accept, and therefore you are actually engaging with the visitor who is on your site, like this. So this is what Zobot does for you. The Zobot sets up some process. I mean, if you have any process or something, you can set all these up in the bot. So whereas you're actually automating your sales process. So if you have any difficulties or any problems that you face during the system, always you can use Zobot. So you might be thinking building a chatbot is a pretty intimidating process, but not with SalesIQ. We have 7 different platforms to build SalesIQ. Okay, so let me just show you that. So this is the SalesIQ product, and yeah, this is SalesIQ product. So this is what we call as live view. In this live view, you can actually you will actually see the visitors who are currently on your site. So I have 3 visitors right now. So if I want to start a proactive conversation with them, I can just click on them and start proactive conversation. All right, that's how easy it is to engage with your visitor. So back to bots, navigate to settings, just click on under bot, click on Zobot, and click on add. So give a name to your bot. We have 7 different platforms to build your bot. So if you're someone who doesn't know any, who's not from any code background, you can use SalesIQ bot platform, which is a SalesIQ signature bot platform to build bots. So by using this platform, you can actually build bots just like dragging and dropping elements, just pretty much like building a flowchart. And if you're someone who loves to write code, we have SalesIQ script bot platform, which uses Deluge as a scripting language. We also have JSQL's integration, and we have some third-party platforms like Dialogflow from Google, Watson Assistant from Microsoft, Azure from so, and if you have bought a chatbot in your own server or from any third-party services, you can hook those bots with SalesIQ by using webhooks. So in this session, I'm going to concentrate on the code for builder, just the name and the platform. Click on next. So you can provide a description. And the most amazing thing about SalesIQ's bot platform is when you build a bot, it it doesn't just have to be for website. You can also deploy it for Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So you can build one bot and deploy it across website, your mobile app, your Facebook, your Instagram, and WhatsApp. So let's just say your business runs on these applications. I mean the Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So when your customers or prospects are pinging on those channels, the bot will take up the chat for you. So you can just relax. So the bot will take the chat if any one of your prospects or customer is coming from these channels. So select a brand, click on next. And these are the basic configurations of the bot, whether the type of audience it should work with, when the bot should initiate the chat, the responsive interval time, and many things. So these are all just self-learnable. So just gonna skip these and go to the bot builder. So this is what we call as codeless bot builder. So just click on plus, and we have many cards here. So these cards are used to build the bot. So you can simply just drag and drop the card, and you can use these cards to build the bot. So this is how you can build bot. You just want to simply drag the card and drop the card. That's it. So if you want to test this bot, you can do it right here. Just click on test your bot. The bot will preview the first message followed by the second message. So in deals of the day, we connected this card just like this. So you're not doing any type of code, but just you're building what just like drawing a flow chart. We also have some controls like undo, redo, fit to screen, and auto arrange. If your bot is really clumsy, you can just click on auto arrange. The bot will arrange the card in order to see a more organized manner. So let me just give you a brief introduction about these cards. So response block can be used to provide responses to your visitor. It may be a message, article, or video. I mean the YouTube video or any link. Just choose an article. Yeah. Next, input cards. By using input cards, you can get inputs from your visitors. So remember, we talked in the previous demo. The bot gave us many suggestions. That was done by button card. If you want to get the users or the visitors preferred date and time, you can use that by calendar. Feedback from rating card. If you want to know the location, you can get the location by location card. If you want the user to upload any files, you can take the files from input cards. So action blocks can be used to perform actions from the backend. So if you want the bot to connect the chat to you, I mean the operator, you can use a forward operator card and send email. So if you want to send email to the visitor or to anyone at the while the ongoing conversation is happening, you can use send email card. And the end blocks is nothing but they are used to end the conversation, and AI blocks. So remember, Pragdeesh talked about answering frequent questions. We can use AnswerBot and ChatGPT. So if you have an account in OpenAI, you can integrate it with SalesIQ and use ChatGPT's engine. So back to AnswerBot. AnswerBot is SalesIQ's own AI NLP based chatbot, which is just like a Q&A bot. If you ask a question to this bot, the bot will answer from the SalesIQ's knowledge base. Let me show you how. So first we need to ask the question. Then the answer bot card. So this is what we call as hybrid bot, the NLP bot inside Zobot. So I'll show you how. So have a query. So yeah, the bot responds will respond me with some articles. So this is what answer bot really does. Let's just ask another question. How to create a lead? This is how answer bot works. So where does this answers are coming from? Well, these answers are coming from your sales IQ's knowledge base. Sales IQ knowledge base is a collection of articles and frequently asked questions written by you for your business. So just like if a user asks, what is Zilk? You don't have to sit up and take these questions. The bot will do it for you. So this is what, by using this card, you can answer the frequently asked routine questions that keeps coming to you in daily basis. So you can use this bot and save your time and put your time for other complex and the situations where you are really needed. So after AI, we have visitor info cards where you can get type-based information like name, email, phone, company name, or if you want to ask any other questions, you can use visitor field cards. Then we have integration cards. By using these cards, you can perform integration related actions. So if you want to create a lead, you can use add lead card. If you want to create a contact our lead, you can use these cards. So if you want to create a support ticket, you can use add ticket card. If you want to schedule an appointment or booking, you can use add bookings card. If you want to receive payments, you can use get payments card. So when you use this card, so it's really an easy thing. You just have to drag the card and paste it here. That's how easy it is. So if you want to create a lead, you don't have to code anything. You just have to drag this card and paste it wherever you want. So that's it. The bot will do the rest. So you might have a question. Okay, I have many functionalities here. What if I need a specific function that is not listed in these cards? For those instances, we have something called plugs. Let's just say, for example, you want to verify the visitor's email by OTP generation. So for those instances, you can use plugs. Plug is a tool to create custom actions based on your business. So it works just like a plugin where you have to create a custom action by using Deluge, and you can bring those actions just like a REST cards by using plugs. So this is pretty much about the codeless bot builder. So when you're done with the flow, you have to end every flow by just end card. So when you end the card, you'll be able to publish the bot. So finally, you just have to click on publish. The bot will get deployed. So this is how easy it is to build a bot by using codeless bot builder. So with this, we've come to the very end of the demo.
Thank you, Sasidar. That was a wonderful and very simple demo. Um, I hope it was very productive and useful to all the attendees here. So let us be very clear here. SalesIQ's chatbot does not eliminate the human resource, but just empowers them with information they need to move the prospects down the funnel faster and win deals quicker. Thank you, Sasidar, for explaining how the bot can be configured to get the maximum for a sales team. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with us.
Thank you, Pragadeesh. Thank you for having me. I really had a great time with so many questions. I guess we did a good job. So
Yeah.
thank you, everyone, for your time. So we'll meet in the next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.